over the past week, we had an IISR partner project here in Vatra Dornei, Romania, featuring 48 participants from Georgia, Ukraine, Romania, Armenia, Moldova, Lithuania, Spain, and Portugal. The week was really intense because we had really great topics and sessions about the face-to-face communication and the essence of it, along with some outdoor activities like hiking and some excursions. So I believe that this project really bond some participants with one another, and also it had a really long-lasting impact to everyone involved.
I really loved this project. It was a bit challenging for me to be with so many people and so different. It's not so often to have and work with such a group. But at the end of the day, really good people, great emotions. I had a lot of fun personally, and I would do it all over again. Also, it's nice to work with a really good team together and to manage with the tasks very well. So yeah, at the end, I'm very satisfied with the experience, and I hope to repeat it as soon as possible.
I would say probably a cliche for a lot of people, but this project was one of the best because even though it was 50 people, almost 50 people, like everyone was so engaged and people received a lot of information. They had a lot of fun, especially during cultural nights and parties. And guys, just thank you. All of you were so amazing.
To say is thank you for participants because it was really touching and warming seeing everyone being emotional at the end, because at the first the group of 48 people sounded like unbearable task, but in the end we did it, and I really had fun facilitating this project. I really met a lot of great people, made great connections, and it's really cherishable for me.
was a project that I really enjoyed from the first day until the last one. I'm usually not a very emotional person because it's not very easy to push the buttons and trigger me to be more open with people, emotionally speaking. But I was a bit more empathetic than I would have ever thought. I'm gonna be really looking forward to tell our stories again from professional areas and projects from the past.
best experiences I've ever experienced in my life. This was my first project, and I met a lot of people, made lots of friends, which I'm so grateful for. I also did some stuff that I've never done before in my life, including hiking, like a serious hiking. We walked for 16 kilometers on the right, like quite hard roads, especially it was muddy. But I've done it. Like, I overcome this challenge. I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm also very proud of everyone who was with me on this journey. I'm so grateful for this opportunity.